Hey everyone, it's Kelly. I have a product review and product share for you today. I was contacted by Clever Fox to see if I would be interested in receiving one of their planners to review on my YouTube channel. I had actually never heard of Clever Fox before they offered to send me this planner, and they offered to send me the Undated daily planner, and I have not actually used this planner. There are a few things about it that just did not make it functional for me, and I was in touch with the company and told them that it is not a product I would use and asked them what they would like to do as far as the review goes, because I definitely didn't want to come across unauthentic in my video. I wanted to be completely honest with you guys about how I feel about the planner, and the company actually really won me over by their response. They wanted me to be 100% honest. They said even though the planner is not for me, they still think that there may be people out there that would be interested in it, and if I could just do a flip through of the planner and give my honest opinions of the planner. And I thought that that was absolutely amazing. The company won me over 100%. I would definitely head to their website to check out their other products just because of that response that I received. And they did actually offer to send me a weekly planner, which sounds like something that I'm a little bit more familiar with, but I thought that it was already generous enough of them to send me this planner, so I turned down that offer. But I am very impressed with the company. So even if this planner is not something you think you would use, I would recommend you to head to their website to check out what they have available, just because of the customer service. I think the customer service would be amazing, and that they wanted me to be honest. I think that that is great, and I think that it shows what type of company they really are. So let me go ahead and open this planner so you can get an idea of what it's like on the inside, so that way you can see if this is a planner that would be for you. Now, before I get into the planner, I do want to mention they do send a few sticker sheets, and then there's also a little instructional guide on how to use the planner. It just has step-by-steps on there if you are curious on how they set up the planner. So those resources are inside the box for you as well. So let me go ahead and move this stuff off to the side, and then I will get this planner open for you. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump into the cover and just the basics of the planner. It is a faux leather type material. It comes in lots of different colors. I picked the turquoise color. It's one of my favorite colors. It does have a little pin loop here for you to put your pin. It's a fairly decent size. It's a little bit bulkier than what I would want to carry in my purse. It's about the weight of a book, about the size of a book. In fact, let me measure it out for you here real quick. It is about 5 3/4 by 8.5. So about the size of a book. It does have a little elastic band there to help hold it closed, and it does come with 3 different book markers here for you to mark the page that you're on. Now, the reason that this planner is not something I would use, let me show you what I actually use on a day-to-day basis. So I just use a cheap planner that I buy at Walmart, and this actually I think is an 18-month planner, and it is broken down into different sections. I use a planner more as a diary or a journal to keep track of what goes on throughout the month for my memory keeping. So I jot down little things in the weekly tabs or the weekly sections, and then in my monthly review section, I just kind of keep track of mainly design team deadlines, and then I will also jot down things that happen throughout the week, like appointments and things like that, again, just for memory keeping purposes. My life is pretty typical and pretty constant. My work schedule stays pretty much the same. My son is not in any sports or any after school activities, so there's not a lot to keep track of. So I don't use a planner for day-to-day life as far as keeping track of what we have scheduled. I, again, just use it as a journal to keep track of things for memory keeping. So this planner, I'm just gonna do a flip through here for you just to give you an idea of what's inside the planner. It does have an area for you to put your name, and it starts out with gratitude and self-awareness, daily rituals. There's an area for a vision board, goals section, and it is broken down into different categories: health, business, family and friends, significant other and romance, finance, personal development, fun and recreation, and spiritual. There's another focus section with some more goals. There's also a mind map area. And then it goes down into a month in review. There's more area at the bottom for goals, this month's wins, how I'll improve next month. It is undated, which I didn't realize that that would be a hang up for me until I received this planner. I like a planner that is dated. I like that I can just open it and it's already set up for me. I like that I don't have to get my phone out and look up the dates, so I make sure I get everything filled out correctly. It's just much simpler for me to already have a dated planner. And then there's quite a few pages of month and year, or I guess it's month in review, but you put the month and the year at the top. So quite a few areas there. And then you get into another section that is broken down for the week of. It has a goals area, again, priorities, work to-do list, personal to-do list, habits, and then a life balance to-do list. And then there's a day schedule as well. So it's broken down by the hour. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's different areas in there. Again, I don't have a lot of appointments or a lot of things that I need to keep track of where I would have multiple things going on throughout the day. So this really wouldn't be something I would use. And there's multiple pages of that. Again, I think that's why there's so many bookmarkers here. So that way you can have a month in review marked, and then you can have days marked. And then there's a weekly notes area, and then a weekly review for you to, this week's main goal achieved, rewarded myself, this week's wins, tasks were not completed this week and why, habits did I not pursue this week and why, what have I learned this week, how do I feel about my progress this week, how will I improve next week, and then it starts all over again. There are a few empty pages in the back just with some dotted lines for you to use, just to write different things in there. Again, this isn't a planner I would use. It's just too complex. I just need something simple where I can see the month in review and then have a week in review with a large area where I can write down what happened. I will leave links in the description box. I will leave a link to this planner, which is the daily Undated. And then I will also leave a link to the weekly Undated that they had offered to send me in replacement of this, since it seems a little bit more like the planner I am used to using. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I'm happy to answer any questions about the planner. I am not affiliated with Clever Fox, so I will not receive any type of kickback or compensation if you purchase anything from their website. But again, I am really impressed by the company itself, and I would definitely head there myself when I am ready to get a new planner to see if there's something that they would have available for me to purchase. Let me know if there's any questions, and I will be back again soon. Thanks so much for watching.